I'm surprised that human behavior can be this way. I'm extremely surprised. We produce so cheap, and this is the result of when we produce in a disposable society. Now the virus is letting us know, do we really need all of this for our survival? Asking me, is the virus come to teach us a lesson? Or is the trash that we are disposing of onto the nature is teaching us a lesson via virus and tsunamis and landslides and devastation to our life and property because of monsoons? No. All this behavior is resulting in the way that we are blind to the reality of life. When I say blind to the reality of life, I mean to say that we think the world is human-centric, that we can produce and dispose without any consideration towards other life. And all the other life is here to serve us. Look at the amount of waste that's disposed onto the side of this walkway. And it is not spared. It is simply not spared at all. Every inch of this pathway is littered, disposed of. They've been collected, yet look at this, folks. I could not just imagine. I mean, what is this? Are we paying a price for all of this? We are certainly paying a price in terms of the ecological devastation to our planet, ecological dismantling of ecological balance to the planet. We are certainly paying an enormous price for the things we produce that people consume. And 2/3 of what people consumes is to make them forget, or to make them be numb or be paralyzed or become unconscious. And this is a tremendous pain that we all have to endure, as with the nature when it comes to recover its life. The pain and suffering is going to be, there you go, face masks. Pain and suffering is going to be unprecedented. This is because of, look at all this, folks. It's the amount of rubbish that have been thrown into the side. These truckers that are coming from Europe, for definite. It's filthy, and they would go to toilet here. Look at the amount of rubbish, folks. And this is disgraceful. And it's all because of these trucks that have just come in from, that's from Turkey. And look how they're disposed. So this little verge, and that's from Netherlands. Yeah, there you go, Netherlands, the trucks. This truck is coming from, hopefully this will end. Turkey. That truck is coming from Turkey. And look at this. Absolute mayhem. When they would go to toilet. Look at this, folks. There's a little parking spot there that I'm going to take. Look at the mess they're creating. It's definitely a good idea that we come out of European Union. When you see this, This has happened in the last 10 to 15 years. They have indiscriminately disturbed and harmed our landscape for transporting all this rubbish from parts of the world for cheap. Are we paying a price? We are paying a price for this reason alone. Green corridor. Welcome to the green corridor, the green belt or the green corridor. Oh, this is folks. Look at this, trucks. Not from UK. Across. Look, the parking spots, European truckers. Wow, wow, wow. What is going on? European trucks. How is this possible? This is the environment that we have to live in. We are not separated from the environment that we live and transact. Virus are we learning anything? No. It's just when you open your eyes, there's so much to learn of our behavior. Clothes, cheap drinks. We produce so much. Are we becoming conscious? Are we becoming unconscious after getting drunk like this? We can produce an entire factory of rubbish that are thrown, stacks and packs and virus. I don't think the virus ever exist in the people's heads when they got drunk like this during lockdown. Did virus exist in people's minds to remind them something? No. The only way they forgot the virus was getting drunk and not being able to even take this away with them. This is beyond. The children who see this are seeing this as normal behavior, I suppose, and seeing this as normal in society. We consume and we discard, irrespective of the environmental impact that you're going to cause. It's just drinking beer, getting drunk. Getting drunk is the only way to forget, but also forgetting to take all this litter with you is a disaster. This confirms also that society as a whole is broken and unsteady. There's nothing spare. Varaka. So who does this? Who actually does this? Who can really do this? Should there be a race? It's a human race is the only one who can do this. This has happened in the last. Folks, this is sad. Extremely sad to see this. But this is a reality on the ground. I have flown, I have traveled in all kinds of modes of transport. But when you really walk, you can really see the devastation on this earth. This is not any third world nation. This is Great British Isle of England. And this is the reality on the ground. And this is what we have created for human society, and in turn for giving them a life here in Britain, on this land. They treat the land this way. We buy from this shell garage. Buy garage connect. This is extremely absurd. Wow. Drunkenness on earth. It's a menace. Beautiful England. What you see on the picture books are completely different to what you see here on the ground. You've got to walk and see for yourself.